Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever you at across the world. My name is Mr. Sir Wappy Wop. My co-host Jay Dilly. Fortunately, he's not here tonight with us, so I apologize about that. And we're going to get into a couple of things tonight over at Wrestling Geeks. This is a new show that it was created by Big Tiff, that asked me to be the host and tell me to find a co-host. So, to make a long story short, my co-host is actually a casual fan that just started back watching wrestling maybe about 3 months ago. And he's like my producer also, so his name is Jay Daly. He'll be with us next time in the next video. But this is Wrestling Geeks, and this is episode number 1, show number 1, I should say. Mr. Sir Wappy Wop, aka the Grand Fafi. I'm very well known in Facebook, with the LCW RP group, excuse me. I'm a co-runner, co-owner of Wrestle Talk. I'm also the co-owner of Wrestling Geeks group page on Facebook. So go ahead and check those out. Also check out WrestleManiacs run by Michael Dudley. He's a great guy, awesome guy. Check out the t-shirts, the hoodies. Contact him if you want any of the WrestleMania gears. Okay, so we're going to talk about a couple superstars today in this video. First and foremost, before we get to the show, I forgot to mention one thing. This is not, I repeat, this is not your particular Raw recap or review or no SmackDown recap or reviews or no TNA, no UFCs, no main events. This is just topics about certain superstars of what I think, in my opinion, IMO into the internet world or into the IWF or the IWC, whatever you call it. Okay. The first guy I want to talk about tonight is Big E Langston. He's a big black guy, about 275, 280. Has one of the worstest haircuts that I've probably seen in the business. And who idea was for this guy to talk? Think that was on the 28th of Raw or the 21st of Raw. Either or, he talked for the first time on Raw. In my personal opinion, whoever gave this guy the okay to talk should be suspended or should be smacked in the face, because this guy is a horrible talker. Horrible talker. Now, I haven't seen him in the ring, and I don't follow NXT, so I don't know too much about the guy, but hopefully I get to see him in the ring soon. Can he be your next Ryback or Ryback? Remains to be seen. Okay. Well, he's the bodyguard of Dolph Ziggler, for those that don't know, and he's also with AJ Lee, which you hear her, say, soon he talk for the first time, you hear her scream out, "This is not your place to talk. This is not your place to talk." You have it. Okay, now, Alberto Del Rio. Now, in the wrestling business, I've been a wrestling fan since before Hulk Hogan won his first championship in 1984. And there are some wrestlers / superstars that you just can't make a face / good guy. Del Rio's one of them. I just can't see this guy as a face. No matter how hard you try. There's some guys that's not known to be face. For example, King Kong Bundy. He was never a face. He was always a heel. A lot of guys do good heel. / bad guy. Del Rio's one of those guys, in my personal opinion, should have never, I don't care what it is, should have never ever went face. I'm sorry. He should have stayed a heel. Apparently the reason why is because there's not enough Mexican stars that will lead as a face / good guy. So the Rio was the choice because, Rey Mysterio, in my personal opinion, Rey Mysterio hasn't been moving good in the ring as he once was. You know, he's getting up there in his age now. Like some of the moves, he can't perform well like he used to. I'm gonna get to Rey Mysterio in the next couple of videos with Sin Cara, and I got a lot of jokes about Sin Cara in my Facebook page. You could check that out also. Okay, we're gonna get into The Rock. What's my personal opinion about The Rock? You know, they said the most electrifying man in sports entertainment today. I don't. Number one is like, I gotta literally sit here and see another movie star as the top company's champion. That makes me sick to my stomach because you got guys like Daniel Bryan. You got guys like Cody Rhodes. You got guys that's coming up, you know, say that should at least got one title shot. Hey, I would be better if I see Yoshitatsu or Alex Riley with a title shot. Like, come on. Rock, I mean, how many times we hear The Rock saying he's going to come back? He's going to come back. For all my wrestling geeks out there, you remember when The Rock said in Raw, I think it was 2006 or 2007, whatever year that was, The Rock said he was going to come back and never came back. My point exactly. Like, here is the man that only wrestled his second match in about, 10 years? Like, come on, really? Just because he was the host of WrestleMania 27, came and beat John Cena at WrestleMania 28, and now he beat CM Punk at the Royal Rumble. My thing is the rematch, Elimination Chamber this Sunday night. If Punk wins back the championship, my question would be like this. What was the real reason of taking the title away from Punk? Like, what is the reason? Like, I really don't see Punk as Rock as the champion. Like, it's a waste of time, people. A movie star, what he has done in the business, what he has done for WWE. You got guys like Cody Rhodes that bust his ass. You got Damien Sandow that bust his ass, excuse me. You got Kane that busts his ass. You got a lot of these superstars that bust their ass. Daniel Bryan's one of them. You got The Miz. You know, you got a lot of talents in the back that the WWE do not use. And you make Raw 3 hours to add more filler? I don't know, man. You can call me a mark, call me whatever you like to call me. But the truth of the matter is, if you like The Rock as your WWE champion, that's your choice. I ain't calling you a mark. I'm just stating my opinions on this one because, like WCW with Dan Arquette when he won the WCW championship, I'm looking at it as that same frame. But the only difference is The Rock used to be a wrestler. It's the only difference. The only difference. In the meantime, my wrestling geeks, I'll be back in the middle of the week to talk about a few more of the superstars / wrestlers. And we're going to talk about the pay-per-views like, Elimination Chamber, Hell in the Cell. Do they even mean anything anymore? Or is it worth $50 or more, whatever you pay for where you live at? Is it worth your money? So that will be the next show on Wrestling Geeks. Show 2, season 1, show 2, but this is show 1 or episode 1. I'm Mr. Sir Wappy Wop, I botch a little bit. It's okay because I pay to botch. That's the difference. Sankara don't pay to botch. I pay my money to botch. He gets paid to botch. It's the difference. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoy Elimination Chamber this Sunday night. And check out TNA 2. 2013 is going to be the year for wrestling. And I'm going to state like this right here, right now. I think WWE is going to pull out to be a great year. Just give it time. And hopefully Raw will go back to 2 hours. So for all my wrestling geeks, For all the marks, all the haters, and all the lovers out there, I'll see you next time. And I promise you, I'll get my co-host Jay Deli to be right here with us. So in the meantime, y'all know what to do, YouTubers. Subscribe to my channel, The Whoppy Wop, and we'll holler back at you next time. Peace.